Well, it's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow, 2013, and they give in rain, but we've managed to plant out the pumpkins. This is garlic, that's horseradish. There's a pumpkin up there on its own. It was just getting too big, so we put it out today. Now we come round in these little boxes is butternut squash and a cat on top. The garden, this bit that you're looking at, is the only bit that's free now. These are all Brussels sprouts and broccoli, January Kings, some new potatoes down here, the last of the leeks. We got celery, more garlic, because we like garlic, and those are onions, that's leeks, and more shallot onions in there. Today, amongst other things, I've been working on the raspberry department, which still looks a bee mess, but we've managed to string a lot up, actually make a little roadway through to try and keep the weeds down, etc. On this side here we have ourselves an experiment. These are runner beans. They won't be that close together when they get going, but that's on a piece of gutter that runs the full length or the full width of the thing there, you can see, and you fill the gutter up, if you can see down here, with water, and on the bottom of each pot there's a wick, so the water wicks up and the plant enjoys what it wants when it wants it. So far they seem to be enjoying it. On the end here, these were in the polytunnel, but I needed more room. These are cauliflowers, which basically work in the same principle. They work that way in the polytunnel, and well, to that success they've been growing all winter. Right, so there you have most of the outside. We'll continue here, as I said, back to the last of the leeks. These are new they're main crop potatoes, that's why they're a little bit behind. These are all parsnips. Some are doing better than others, which is a little odd. Can't really understand that one. In there are later plantings, so the rows are there, but you can't see them coming up yet. There's outside beetroot and leek planted today. Well, they've been planted some time, but they've gone outside today. This is the first time that the cold wind hasn't been blowing. These are borlotti beans. I grow them in air pots. That saves having to dig all the ground and prepare the ground. I can prepare the soil that they're in, and they grew okay like that before, so there's no reasons why they shouldn't grow like it again. The bulbs are still there, as though their water's depleted, because I've been using it for watering. And here we have Bocking 14, which is a particular plant, comfrey plant, if that's how you pronounce it. That basically, the leaves are very good compost, high in nutrients. The roots go down 3 meters or more and leach out all the properties within the soil and bring them to the leaves on the surface, which you can pick and use as a comfrey tea. Okay, This is a little herb garden that was invented by Matt and Sue. I'm not quite sure how that will turn out, but it's developing, and water's obviously a mainstay. This is my cherry tree, which is doing okay. We have more Bocking 14, which is doing as well. The water's going down even now, and we haven't started summer yet. So that's walking around the Polytunnel. We'll go into the Polytunnel and we'll see that we've got some first early potatoes which are just coming into flower, although you can't see them on that particular one. These are all broad beans. Broad beans doing spectacularly well. I've been eating them tonight. Sue picked a good crop full earlier on. These are my giants. They don't look so big at the moment, but from previous years they'll take up the whole of that side eventually. They're butternut squash. Down in the corner here, and this is the north side of the tent, is a wonderful smell. It's not the mange tout, which that is, that's giving that smell. It's these lovely orange plants. They're little flowers giving off a wonderful smell. This is a peach tree with a couple of peaches on it. It wasn't meant to have any. My usual position for sweet corn, again grown in air pots. That way I get round the business of keep planting it in the same place. I can change the pots and the earth in the pots rather than the ground they're growing in. These are some beetroot that's growing there. In here we've got melons, we've got cucumbers, we've got peppers and aubergine, all sorts of delightfuls there. I'm not sure, summer's not been too kind to them yet. They're looking a bit weak, but maybe they'll buck up in a minute. Around here we've got strawberries. You won't see many red ones because they've all been picked just a little while ago, so there's plenty coming off of them now. Around here we have more potatoes. These are onions that were I'm not really into the onion scene because I can buy them and they take up just too much room, but we've got some growing anyway because they were on some sort of seed offer. We're doing garlic inside, and all these are different types of tomato plants. Don't forget we're still in May and they're going red already. So, and they're a sizable size. They're on about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 6th tier, so that's quite impressive. Some are gardener's choice. Some are sunned golds. And we've got a Russian one here, which is a bush variety, and it all comes at once apparently, but can't say I'm over impressed with that one at the moment, but still. And a couple of other sun golds in the corner there. We come back to my sweet corn, which, as I said, I don't know how big they were this time last year, but I suspect they were slightly bigger. We've got strawberries growing in these containers that are hanging from the roof. We've also got a tomato plant which looks extremely strong growing out of there, and of course the gutters with my painted in water system which has fallen over, and there's a few strawberries in there. This is an olive tree which I've never had a lot of success with. I think obviously I must be down to the soil that I'm putting it in. Can't be right, but we'll look into that and get it fired up one day. These are different chilies. another load of strawberries, and another tomato. So basically that's the theme. That's a pepper, that's a strawberry, and on the end is another tomato. We've got red berries and blueberries and all sorts of berries, and huge radish. We've had a couple of large ones there. I've planted some more up the day before yesterday, and already they're showing their heads above. So